broadcasting across the nation from the East Coast to the West, keeping you up to date on technology while enjoying a little whiskey on the side, with leading-edge topics, along with special guests, to navigate technology in a segmented, stylized radio program. The information that will make you go, Pull up a seat, raise a glass with our hosts as we spend the next hour talking about technology for the common person. Welcome to TechTime Radio with Nathan Mumm.
Welcome to TechTime Radio with Nathan Mumm, the show that makes you go, technology news of the week, the show for the everyday person talking about technology, broadcasting across the nation with insightful segments and subjects weeks ahead of the mainstream media. We welcome our radio audience of 35 million listeners to an hour of insightful technology news. I'm Nathan Mumm, your host and technologist, with over 35 years of technology expertise. Our co-host Mike Raday is in the studio. He's the award-winning author and our human behavior expert. Now, we live stream on our show on 6 of the most popular platforms. Who knows? It could be 7 or 8 as they continue to pop up and shut down. But we're currently on YouTube, Twitch.tv, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Kick and Rumble. We encourage you to visit us online at techtimeradio.com and become a Patreon supporter at patreon.com/TechTime Radio. We're friends from different backgrounds, and we hope to bring the best technology show possible weekly for our family, friends, listeners, and fans to enjoy. We're glad to have Odie, our producer, at the control panel today. Welcome, everyone. Let's start today's show.
Now on today's show.
All right, Gwen is back, of course, on our Gadgets and Gear segment. She's got a new gadget to talk about, and we're going to be breaking some news on the new Xbox console. Will this kill the Steam machine before it even launches? And, of course, we have our standard features, including Mike's mesmerizing moment, our technology fail of the week, and a possible Nathan Nugget, and of course our pick of the day, whiskey tasting, to see if our selected whiskey pick gets 0, 1, or 2 thumbs up at the end of the show. Now it's time for the latest headlines in the world of technology.
Here are our top technology stories of the week.
All right, story number 1, Microsoft confirms Project Helix. Now, it's not just a console release we're going to talk about. This could be the blurred lines between console and PC gaming that has been talked about for over 30 years. In a move that sent shockwaves through the gaming world this afternoon, Microsoft officially confirmed what insiders have whispered for about in months. The next generation Xbox is real, it's powerful, and it's unlike any other that the company has ever attempted to release. For more on the story, let's head to our new reporter, Jennifer, and welcome her to the show.
Thank you, Nathan, Mike, and Odie. So great to be a part of the show. I love my Xbox, and with this, the announcement came directly from Asha Sharma, the newly appointed CEO of Microsoft Gaming, who posted a stark black and white image emblazoned with the words Project Helix and a message that instantly ignited the industry. Project Helix will lead in performance and play your Xbox and PC games, Sharma said. For everyday gamers, here's the headline. This is the first Xbox designed to run both Xbox titles and full PC games. No workarounds, no cloud dependency, no compromises. Just one machine that behaves like a console when you want simplicity and like a gaming PC when you want power. Now let's head back to everyone in the studio.
All right.
So it's a computer that works like a computer?
Well, that's exactly what. Here's what we got. The code name for Microsoft's 5th generation Xbox is probably the boldest pivot in the 25-year history. Now, I don't think, I am absolutely sure. I don't think. This is the Steam machine. Remember the Steam machine was going to come out and do this? This is the Steam machine.
Yeah, we've already talked about this. And Shawarma said that it's some big deal, huh?
Well, yeah. Well, so Xbox is in turmoil. The former president, Sarah Bond, is out. And now Sharma is taking over. She comes back with an AI background, so she's your favorite already.
Oh, yay. More AI stuff.
All right. Well,
I noticed they call it Helix, sort of like DNA, huh?
Yeah, the Helix represents a strategic reset. For gamers, it promises power, flexibility, the largest combined game library ever. So what it's going to do is it's going to be able to work with Steam. That's what they're making it. Okay. They're making it like a browser that you can play these games. So you can go and play good old games. You can play Epic Game System. You could play Steam, all of these other solutions that are out there. And if you wanted to, and they just made a game for the new Xbox, you could play that Xbox.
Hey,
so it's the PC. What's that?
I can play on my computer.
Yeah.
on Steam.
Yeah.
Or Xbox.
Well, it's interesting.
On the same computer.
Well, so this is the attempt to unify the entire gaming landscape into one platform.
Microsoft to make more money.
All right. Well, it comes with a new controller. Go figure. You want to sell accessories, right? It comes with a low latency Bluetooth plus Wi-Fi 7 speed, so you'll get up to your full gig speeds on this device now. It considers itself a flagship console. It also has a handheld that is going to be co-developed by the Surface team at the same time. So Microsoft just released this handheld that has now been a colossal failure. They're just pretending that the last handheld unit that they just came out with didn't exist. So that just went into oblivion. And now we're coming out with a new handheld that will be developed by the Surface team and third-party OEM Xbox devices. So what they're saying is that if I'm Michael Dell and I want to build a Dell Xbox, if I build it to these specs, I can now have a Dell version of an Xbox, an Asus version of an Xbox.
Wow.
Or you can buy a Dell computer.
I can have a computer that plays Xbox on my Xbox.
Well, the release is expected in 2027.
No.
And the price is around $1,000. That now means it seems to be the new price point. So we had the Switch 2. Odie was happy about that price point, right? Did you find out your price point that you were looking at? Because you called me.
No, that was like $500.
It was like,
yeah, I was wrong. It was $500.
Okay, so it's $500.
Yeah.
So the Switch 2 came on out, and everybody was complaining at $500. Now, Steam Machine and Xbox are forgetting that range, and they're going right to $1,000.
Okay, the Steam Machine, I'll give the $1,000. Now, yeah,
okay,
because it's powerful. It's like it's putting all the other, what do you call it, competitors in check. Really.
Okay, yeah, it is.
You know, and they're a smaller
That's why Microsoft's
brand.
coming out with this.
Exactly, which is now making Microsoft come back and be like, oh, this, blah, blah, blah. I don't think Microsoft is going to pull it off, though.
They could lose. This happened to a company. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. Sega. Have you ever heard of Sega?
Sega?
Yeah.
No, how about ColecoVision?
ColecoVision,
happened with that one?
Activision. You can go to Atari.
That's right.
You can go to many consoles have come and gone.
Right.
Sega made the bad mistake when they came on out with their proprietary hardware. They were a little late to market. The Dreamcast was it's considered a favorite console by many, but yet its sales were drastically reduced compared to the PlayStation and the Xbox that overtook it. But everybody loves the Dreamcast because it was creative and it was independent and all of this. My kids love it. I love it too myself. Sure, yeah. But that was kind of pretty much the end of Sega because they couldn't compete any longer. The real question is, are people now going to spend $1,000 for a high-end gaming machine when players can just go and build a PC?
Hey, I don't know.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm trying to look at from all the articles that I'm reading. Like, yeah. I just don't get the appeal of it. So the whole appeal is you plug it into your television. Instead of having a screen that I have limited size with, I can go to my 75-inch TV, my 100-inch TV, however big my television is, and I can play the game with great graphics at that display resolution and make it immersive with my Dolby Digital sound and everything else that I have.
But I can do that with a computer too.
I can do that with an Xbox too. Like,
okay, so
you know,
I'm kind of on the Steam Machine bandwagon.
I'm on the Steam Machine bandwagon just because I want to.
I think if you're really into consoles, then you'll probably buy it.
You think so?
I don't know if you're going to really chafe at the whole $1,000 thing, but I'm sure if you hold out for a couple of years and they don't do as well as they think they're going to, they'll lower it back to what it should be.
I don't.
Or do you just buy it at $1,000, keep it in the mint box forever, and then you sell it?
That's what you're going to do. We all know what you're going to do. You're going to buy 2 or 3 of these and sell it at a profit later.
Well, right now is the market for He-Man. Let me just tell you, if you got He-Man figures, I'm popping these up on eBay and selling these for about $100 a pop. Each of these figures. So.
Okay,
cool.
all right. So
movie.
my only question is, am I going to be able to play games from my old Xboxes?
Well, so they
remember that controversy,
so
right?
They say that you can play ROMs and mods on the new version. That's what they're speculating. They haven't announced that, but if they do come on out saying that you could play every single version of the original Xbox and the original Xbox, this is what they need to say. Every game ever in our library will be able to play on this machine. You say that, guess what? $1,000, it will sell.
Maybe
it'll sell. If you don't do that, then no.
I think they're sort of dragging their toe around.
Or they pull a Nintendo and be like, "Oh, you can only license the games
you don't ever own anymore."
Paid for.
That's right.
Yeah, you didn't really actually buy them.
You're just licensing the unit until we no longer.
That's how you can play the older ones.
We are becoming a rent economy, so
all right. Well,
pretty soon there'll be a subscription service for like groceries.
To go to your grocery store.
You really won't buy food. It'll just be renting food.
It'll just be renting food. Yeah. If you have any extra food back, they come and collect it? That would be an interesting thing. If you bought, you got
that was
food
just
for
a
free.
Joke, so I don't know why we're continuing.
If you don't eat the food, then you had to pay
I don't
money.
want this idea to come into fruition, so shut up.
All right, okay. Story number 2.
This is just a Nathan thing.
All right, a Nathan world.
Oh, so I get to talk more about AI.
Oh, your favorite subject.
Yeah,
Tell us more. What's going on with AI here, Mike?
Okay, well, this is understandably one of the reasons why AI is not a good thing for the human condition.
Okay.
AI safety, emotional boundaries, and Google Gemini's lawsuit. So Google Gemini is getting sued.
For?
Because of a collision of mental health, design, and corporate responsibility. A Florida father is suing Google, alleging that Gemini AI played a role in his adult son's death after months of emotionally charged conversations. According to the complaint, the user formed a deep, unhealthy attachment to the chatbot, blurring the line between human support and machine simulation, raising urgent questions about how AI systems should behave when users are vulnerable. I really think that's raising urgent questions. I don't know why this hasn't been a raising urgent questions before.
So you're saying that they should have talked about this 2 years ago.
This has been one of my primary problems from the onset of this AI explosion. Google strongly disputes these allegations, saying Gemini is explicitly built to discourage self-harm and repeatedly provided crisis support resources. But the case forces a broader conversation. What happens when an AI system becomes part of somebody's emotional world and its guardrails fail to recognize the difference between role play and real distress?
Okay.
For the tech industry, this lawsuit isn't just about one tragic incident. It's about whether AI companies can reliably detect risk, prevent emotional overdependence, and design systems that don't drift into unintended behavior. Now, I can probably answer that right now.
What's that?
No.
You don't think so?
No, they cannot.
Do you think they don't want to, or
because I think they probably have some concern about that, but when it gets in the way of money, it's not going to happen. But you can't program morality, empathy, things like that. Technically speaking, no matter how AI closely relates to human behavior, it won't be able to experience an emotion like remorse. So it is technically a psychopath. Oh. If we're going to apply psychological names to this thing like hallucinations, then we need to really look at what sociopathy and psychopathy are in relation to this, because this is what the problem is. I don't know how many times we've talked about how you can mess with the AI and get it to say stuff, right? So, like, for instance,
we tricked it.
For instance, did you know that Alexa can't count to 200?
Does it stop at like?
She goes
so
1, 2, 3, 200.
Really?
And no matter how hard you try to get her to do anything else, she won't do it. 1, 2, 3, 200.
Have you tried really hard?
Yeah.
How long did you spend trying to get her to do
About 10 minutes.
Okay.
Right? And we had this whole conversation about how she's not set up to do stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's.
But yes, she can be used as a timer.
She can be used as a timer.
So she'll.
But there's a lot of times where I catch her saying erroneous things.
Okay.
And when I challenge it, she immediately backtracks and goes, "Oh yeah, you're right."
Oh.
Even if I'm wrong.
Even if you're wrong, she'll still say you're right?
She still says I'm right.
You say the sky is green.
And this is the problem with this stuff.
You're right.
This is the problem with this stuff, because we have a tendency to have these pair relationship types of activities. And in the case of this person, it got really codependent or dependent.
Okay.
And the AI started telling him to do this. Okay, so the pending questions are AI companies responsible for preventing users from forming emotional dependencies? They can't. Should chatbots be allowed to engage in role play at all, or is that a liability minefield? Yes, it's a liability minefield.
Should they be able to engage in role play, though? Should we just now turn the role playing off?
You know, that's... there's an Odie thing.
What's that?
Odie just popped up.
Didn't Nick have them role play last week?
Yeah, no, they did. They played games against each other.
Yeah.
And it annihilated all the humans. All humans are gone.
So, we played the nuke game. That's a hard question to ask. Should they allow to be role play or play roles? No.
Okay.
But that's the reality of these things when they're given over to marketing devices that say, hey, this is your new AI girlfriend. If you treat it like your AI girlfriend, you're definitely going to role play with it.
Okay. Yeah.
Because you want something from it.
Okay.
Right. So, and even just dealing with normal stuff, you still have this emotional need to connect with it. So when you're
I don't know.
When you're talking to your Alexa, maybe not you, but
okay.
most
people never developed
most people are going to start formulating this sort of consciousness with it.
Like say please and thank you.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, heck no.
I automatically will say things like thank you or please when.
What?
Maybe not please, but I will often say thank you.
Really?
Like, it's just not something I really think about. She'll tell me something and I'll be like, all right, thanks. And she'll go, whatever you need, Mike. See, there's that prompt, right? There's the prompt where it wants to.
I'm mean to my AI. My AI.
Really?
Oh, yeah. My AI and I,
well,
man.
I mean,
wait, are you talking specifically about Alexa or with AI?
Oh, well, Alexa is AI.
Right. But like with a chatbot. Versus
I
Alexa.
don't use chatbots for things, but like
to use
mine,
things?
if I say thank you, it'll do like a big song and then say thank you.
Really?
Yeah, it does like a do and then thank you.
And how
you do that on
respond
purpose?
To that?
You do that on purpose?
No,
right?
it comes as a well, I do it automatically as a good person nature kind of thing out of custom, and then sometimes it'll respond with the do.
Wow.
And what happens when it does that?
Well, I have the Echo Show, so it shows a picture of like.
Do you feel good about that? Do you like smile?
I giggle because I'm like,
it gives
what the hell?
It gives you an endorphin hit.
So that's a dopamine hit.
Yep.
Right. So that's a dopamine hit. So you are interacting. You are interacting with it like it's a person, and then it does something that you don't expect. So you get this sort of connection bonus, and then you want it to do it again.
Well, I'm not happy when it does it at like 2 a.m. and it's like at full volume. Oh my god!
Actually, that's the best part of it.
That's the best time.
That's when it's really
crap
working.
Out of me.
The point here is that all these questions about. I think AI companies, if they're going to push this out like this, they should definitely be responsible for it.
Oh, 100%. Will they though?
They will not take responsibility for it because they're gonna put it on the user.
And soon you're gonna have this terms of service. Have you seen? You're gonna get a terms of service as soon as you do.
Other thing.
Oh, what are you gonna talk about?
I was gonna say that's how iRobot started.
That's how iRobot started. That's true. Okay.
That's right.
That's how all the bad movies start.
It
got too smart.
You're gonna go to ChatGPT, and before you can even ask a question, soon it's gonna go through 17 pages of legals. That you have to hit OK before you can continue on.
I mean, I don't think we really have to worry about it because like we talked about last week, AI is destroying the tech industry first anyway. So
that is true.
We won't have to worry.
So
the new Xbox never going to make it because AI is already destroying
You're
its
gonna have
ability
hamsters
to
in there
produce them.
that'll be producing. This soon will go to organic memory. We'll have little hamster brains in there to run things. All right. Story number 3. Apple releases the MacBook Neo laptop. Not in an Apple store, but at Walmart. That's going to make you go,
I didn't realize that it was only at Walmart.
Yeah, Apple's new budget-friendly laptop. And Amazon. Sorry. So it's exclusively Amazon and Walmart.
But I can't go into an Apple store and buy it?
Oh, no. So the newest budget-friendly laptop, the 2026 MacBook Neo, is raising eyebrows as it quietly rolls out to pre-orders, priced at $599. The Neo undercuts Apple's usual premium image and lands squarely in the bargain aisle, offering a stripped-down look at the MacBook experience in 4 bright colors.
I feel like this more is playful just a cash grab
than playful. The Neo comes equipped with 8 gigabytes of memory, because memory's rare right now, so we're going to not have 16 gigabytes of memory, which is the standard in almost anything you buy. So we're going to go back to 8 gigs, a 256 gigabyte storage, which can hold 2 movies, an Apple A18 Pro chip, and a setup that's serviceable to compete with the powerful performance Apple is known for. But wait, it includes a 13-inch liquid retina display, a 1080p FaceTime camera. So we're going to not give you a 2K or 4K. We're going to give you a 1080p camera, basic spatial audio speakers with no name, marketing with that, making it feel more like a dressed-up Chromebook than the next generation MacBook.
You probably can't play your Xbox games on this one.
No. But there's a 512 gigabyte model that will be available for $699. But overall, it's pretty much leans entry level. Both Walmart and Amazon are offering free delivery, and Apple is promising up to 16 hours of battery life, though real-world performance remains to be seen. For shoppers looking for a low-cost Apple laptop, the MacBook Neo may fit the bill, but it's for longtime Mac users like me. I am expecting premium hardware when I purchase a Mac device, and I will be leaving this on the discount bin for someone else.
You sound a little
bitter.
A little not bitter.
It's a cash grab, Mike. I think this
sounds like a cash grab.
It's a total cash grab. So this is going to be a hybrid version of an iPad. Not really an iPad, but not really a computer that can do anything. But if you want to have a Chromebook, if you like having a Chromebook as your device, I guess you can now say you have an Apple version. You can go and spend $599 on this and be there. Do not buy it, Odie. Do not buy it.
I'm not buying it. I have my own laptop. Okay. I have the little...
Did you interpret that expression as I'm going to go out and buy that right now?
She was kind of like,
No. I wouldn't buy it. I just think about like it. I don't know. I see that as a pro, as somebody that wants an Apple product but can't shell out the full $1,000 or so.
So you're going to pay for the name. That is going to be my question for Mike's mesmerizing moment here.
Yeah, you're sounding a little righteous right there, buddy.
I am.
I wouldn't buy it because I have the Air in the M2 and blah blah blah.
Okay, good.
Like I did my research and I.
And is that great? That's a great laptop.
But when I think about it in comparison to the Switch 2, it's only $100 difference for the base model, and it'll last me longer, and it's from a name brand.
Okay, but what game are you going to play on? Are you going to go to the Apple Arcade?
No, but I could do homework with it. I could take it to work. I could do, like, I just see it as, like, a good baseline product for the average student or beginning worker.
That's what they're hoping to grab.
Right.
That's why it comes out in 4 colors.
Right.
So when you go and you buy these computers right here, you get like 3 colors, right? You get like black, chrome.
Listen, I hear what you're saying.
Okay. There is no palette of colors because you're buying a computer that works good. You can put some stickers on it and make it look however colorful you want.
Okay. Whatever.
I feel like you really don't like this idea.
I hate this idea. This is like
it's a good idea.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that ends our top technology stories of the week. When we return, we have our gadgets and gear gal Gwen Way ready to take on a new gadgets and our Kickstarter aspects. You're listening to Tech Time with Nathan Mumm. See you after the break.
Looking for custom glass solutions for your next commercial project? Hartung Glass Industries is your trusted partner in custom glass fabrication. For over 100 years, Hartung has delivered proven manufacturing expertise, comprehensive product offerings, and dependable service and quality. From energy-efficient facades to custom shower doors, we create glass solutions tailored to your project needs. With 8 facilities across the U.S. and Canada, we combine national expertise with a local touch-ensuring faster service and unparalleled customer care. Hartung Glass Industries, where quality meets innovation. Visit hartungglass.com to learn more.
right. Welcome back to Tech Time with Nathan Mumm. Our weekly show covers the top technology subjects without any political agenda. We verify the facts, and we do it with a sense of humor in less than 60 minutes. And, of course, a little whiskey on the side. Today, Mark Gregoire, our whiskey connoisseur, is not in the studio. So Odie is in the studio picking up his slack.
We got
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
We got
over
Donkey
here.
Kong. We do.
DK.
You can't see him on camera, though, I don't think.
Just move him a little bit.
Move him over a bit.
Yeah.
There we go.
Put the whiskey in front of him, and that's
there you go. There's Mark. There you go.
There's
Okay.
Mark.
All right. So today we're drinking the Glenlivet 12-year single malt Scotch.
Ooh.
One of the world's most popular malts, representing the heart of the Glenlivet signature fruity style, this 12-year-old single malt is a double oak matured, intertwining tropical fruit and sweet vanilla flavor notes. The result is an irresistibly smooth whiskey crafted to be savored slowly. So
Okay.
I would not do good with this.
This is the bottle. This is from Nathan's shelf.
Odie's a slam drinker.
This is Nathan's shelf, and he has another one back
Whatever.
behind the area. This is
You know
one of
what?
my
I might
great.
have a
bragging on? Are you
You
bragging
should
on
grab
yourself?
this. This is really good. I guarantee you will.
Yeah, but he said slowly, and
just do a shot. You can do a shot of this.
Anyway.
Or 5.
So the stats are: the company is Pernod Ricard. Distillation is the Glenlivet Distillery in, Banffshire, Scotland. Classified as a single malt Scotch, aged 12 years, 40% ABV and 80 proof. Mash bill is 100% malted barley and goes for $35,
Woohoo!
which explains why
Which
it's on the
explains why
shelf.
he's bragging about it.
No secondary.
Well, there's no secondary in the market because
There's no
you can buy
secondary.
this anywhere. What did you think about it though?
$35.
Oh, it's absolutely good.
Yeah, so I mean it's fantastic. You know what? I can't help it that it's only $35 and is good.
He can't help it.
I can't help it.
He can't help it.
This is great. I could drink this all day long.
Like all
Maybe.
the other things that you can drink all day long.
Maybe
Maybe
What
you
is your price point?
Maybe
Under
you should
50?
stop drinking all day long. Maybe that's the problem.
Is that the problem?
That could be the problem.
Okay.
Anyway, please do not forget to like and subscribe. Drink responsibly. Heaven can wait.
All right. With our whiskey tasting completed, let's move on to our feature segment. Today, we have Gwen joining the show. She's an expert in cybersecurity during the day and a game board geek in the evening and the producer of TechTime Radio. Going on her 27th year, right? How I build up yours, her 27th year. All right. And our gadgets gear gal. Let's get ready to start our Comcast video stream and our next segment.
What's new in our gadgets and gear?
All right. Welcome back to the show, Gwen.
Thank you so much.
For everyone that is new, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, you kind of jumped in on my glory there a little bit. I have been working in tech about 27 years.
Okay.
I love every minute of it, and there's always something new to learn. So if you're not technical, maybe take a look at it. It's kind of fun.
It is.
Yeah, we all know Nathan's a thunder thief.
A thunder thief. What is a thunder
Not
thief?
wrong.
He
Not
steal
wrong.
people's thunder.
I steal people's thunder. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that is true. All right. Gwen, what are we looking at today? This is something unique. This is something I don't think I would ever purchase, but I know that you kind of have some passion built around this. So what are we looking at today?
I do. Well, I'm a fan of wearables. I've got my Fitbit and have had one for more than 15 years at this point. Last year, I invested in the Aura Ring, which is also kind of cool. But I may have jumped the gun on buying this ring because I found one that I like better.
So you like the new Kickstarter better is what you're saying.
I do. It's got more features. It doesn't require a subscription.
Oh, tell us more.
Listeners?
Okay, tell us more about this now. What makes this a little bit better than everything else? Tell us what this has.
Well, this is the Pen Pulse Smart Ring, which is available on Kickstarter right now. The Kickstarter is going to end on April 16th, so you've got some time. You could return your taxes and spend your tax return on this. This ring is similar to the Aura Ring. It counts, it monitors your sleep, your exercise, all of that kind of stuff. But it also kind of leans in on a couple of other things. It can help monitor your glucose levels for those who need to keep track of that. And it keeps track of your metabolism in general, which is pretty exciting.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So it keeps your cat's in the background.
The cat's excited.
The cat's
They're in a mood. Yeah.
All right. So this also comes with sizing. Is that correct? Because I've always worried about this. This is the first one I've seen that has a sizing kit that comes with it.
Yeah, it does come with a sizing kit. And actually, if you order relatively soon, the sizing kit is on sale for $8. It's similar to the sizing kit you get for the Oura Ring, but they actually send it to you. You can determine what size you need to wear, what ring you're going to wear, or what finger you're going to wear it on, and then make sure that you order the right size from the start. So as soon as you get it, you charge it, you put it on, you're good to go.
So in a sense, you have to buy the ring sizing kit first.
Well, yeah, you want to get a size,
you get
right?
the ring.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, the sizing kit is going to be sent out as soon as the Kickstarter closes.
Makes sense.
So that you'll be able to actually put in your order and get the right size ring immediately.
Is that like one of those little paper things that they put around your ring and then you do a type of deal? Or how do they do that?
It's not. They actually send you multiple sizes in a kind of a fake ring, just a plastic ring. And what you're supposed to do is put it on and wear it for a day to make sure that it's 100% comfortable.
Ah, so you could get like 3 wings for the price of 1.
Yeah, exactly.
Your excitement about this is really just underwhelming.
Actually, that's a good idea. Because back when I sized rings back a long time ago, because I haven't bought a ring in quite a long time, it was kind of like that little paper thing you put around your ring and everything. Yep. So this you get to wear it for a bit and then you get to see how you like it. Okay.
Exactly. Okay. And if you decide that you don't like it on that finger, you can change to a different finger. You can change sizes. And they recommend that you actually sleep in it as well.
Ooh.
Because you're supposed to sleep with the actual ring on. So if you don't sleep with the sizer on, you're not going to know whether it's comfortable enough to sleep with.
Gotcha. Okay, so this does not come with a subscription model. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly, which is a huge savings from the Oura Ring. So you get it's possible that it will be added in the future. Okay. Although I will say, this developer, PIN, PIN, this is their third Kickstarter.
Okay.
And neither of the other ones have moved to a subscription model either.
And they're based out of California, aren't they?
They are out of San Francisco.
So you know what? And I believe this company actually is an American company. So it is owned. I'm sure that they buy stuff.
You're talking about the Chinese-based American company.
Yeah, where you can open up a business in Colorado and you're really from Japan, but you have a Colorado shipping address. So this is like a legit company. I did look them up. I mean, you can actually go to a physical address and it's not some vacant warehouse. It actually has a sign outside so the company exists.
With the company name.
Yeah, with the company name. So you're like, dang. Okay, so you can actually get excited about this, that they'll probably, not guaranteeing they're going to deliver, but they would probably deliver because they don't want their reputation to be hurt as an American company.
Exactly. And they did deliver on the previous 2 projects, which is another bonus and leads me to believe that, they're going to do a pretty good job. I also went ahead and dug into some of their previous projects, and it looks like everybody has been very pleased with them. They've shipped on time. They've made sure that everybody has everything that they need. So I think this is a pretty good bet if you're in the market for a wearable gadget.
Okay. All right. The final question that everybody really wants to know, though.
Yep.
Are you going to look to get a unit?
I may have already ordered one, to be honest with you.
How much is it?
Yeah, well, what are the prices?
That's also a good question.
Let's go through I wanted to know first if you're going to get it. Now let's go through the pledge amount, the campaign, all the boring information. You're going to get one. This is like, I like little robot things, right? Any little robot gadget or hacking gadget, that pretty much Nathan buys that. But this is in your wheelhouse, so this is something you're buying. Wearables. Tell us about the backers, the company, pledges, campaign, and price.
So they were looking for $10,000 worth of pledges. They're already at almost $60,000. So we know that this is going to succeed. They've got 217 backers, one of which is me. And right now, you can actually purchase the ring for $249, which is about half what the Oura Ring costs and half what the ring will cost once it's actually released.
That sounds like a pretty
It's a pretty good deal.
Are you looking for words there, buddy?
Yeah. So
I may have talked him into it.
There's 19. Currently, I'm looking at 19 of 100 available. So at the $249 price. So it's only 19 left.
You're going to get one, aren't you?
Yeah, fear of missing out, baby. This is my section. That's all right. Okay. So
the question is, does it work? You don't know.
I mean, how does you have an Aura ring, right? So how does that work?
I've got the Aura ring.
Do you enjoy it?
I do. It works very well. It does require a subscription, and the subscription is somewhere around $100 a year.
Okay. So by the time you do 2 years of subscriptions, you can have one of these.
Exactly.
Do you have an Apple Watch?
I do not. I have an Apple Watch, yes.
Nope. I have a Fitbit, and I love my Fitbit. Like I said, I've had a Fitbit for the last almost 15 years now.
What does
but I'm not going to sleep with my Apple Watch.
Fitbit doesn't.
From what I've heard, the ring has a better, what do you call that? It does a better job of counting your steps compared to the standard watch.
It does.
I don't know about this ring, but if you have sleep apnea, it'll let you know if you have sleep apnea. Does this ring let you know if you have sleep apnea?
It does. It monitors your breathing while you're sleeping.
Which is something that your watch cannot do.
Exactly.
So, and compared to the Apple Watch, I don't even want to think about how much the Apple Watch is.
I'm gonna have to.
I'm encouraging you in the right direction.
I'm gonna have to do a little research here because I'm not sure how a ring's gonna be able to monitor your sleeping patterns.
It actually monitors a couple of different things. It monitors your breathing pattern. It monitors movements. It monitors your body temperature to see when it slips into the deeper realms of sleep. It can tell you when you start to wake up because it's seeing your temperature start to rise. It's actually pretty interesting science.
Yeah, all without a subscription. That's the biggest.
I'm gonna have to, because I once worked as a sleep tech, so I know how to.
Oh, you would have
all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Now, Gwen, I do have a question for you. Is it better to size down or size up with the ring?
You probably are going to want to size up because you do have to remove it to charge it once a week.
Okay.
So.
Okay, that makes sense. All right. Well, Gwen, wait. You bring the gadgets to our show. And it saves me money, but not really because I end up buying most
Captain
of the
Obvious.
All right. Thank you so much for being a part. We will see you next month.
Bye, Gwen.
Sounds good. Bye.
All right. We want to thank Gwen for being a part of the show. She does a great job finding the most unique items each month for our show. And now let's move on to our Mike's Mesmerizing Moment. Welcome to Mike's Mesmerizing Moment. What does Mike have to say today? All right, Mike, in our third story, I talked about the MacBook Neo. And I said that it was very subpar. Now, it's interesting, besides the specs, the main reason I said this is because it's not being marketed at the Apple stores, but instead a big discount box store. How is it that just that perception changes how I feel about the product?
Okay, well, that kind of shows a little bit about you, doesn't it?
Wow. Okay. Yeah. All right.
All right. So you're saying that because this is being sold exclusively at Amazon and Walmart, that it's not a good thing. It's not a.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So I struggle with it because I don't think it's the same.
Okay.
Level.
But is it subpar because it's being marketed there, or is it subpar because it's just subpar?
Well, I don't know. It's my perception, I guess.
Okay, so when we're talking about perception, what you're doing is sort of like the reversed halo effect. You're linking two things to something that you find negative, so the second thing is negative because you perceive the first thing being negative.
Yeah, I guess.
All right,
yeah.
So that's a cognitive distortion that you have. We all have them. Okay. And we all do this kind of thing. So I'm just not picking on you, although I'm picking on you.
Okay.
This is a normal thing that we do, that if we say, well, if I go over here and they have this thing over here and I don't like this place over here, then that means that this place or this thing that I am thinking out is no longer in my estimation, an esteemed item because it's over here.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you see how that might be a problem?
Yeah, I see that, but that still is my perception, though, right? So
that is your perception. Yeah.
So it's perception bias. Is that what they call it then? Maybe.
It is a bias. It is a cognitive bias based on your perception.
Okay.
So yeah, you could say it's a perception bias, but it's more likely it's called the halo effect is when you have something that you enjoy and then you start placing those joyful feelings on other things.
Yeah.
This is called the horn effect.
Okay.
Where if you find something negative, then you start placing negativity on other things.
All right.
This you could also call this a negativity effect or negativity bias.
Would it be like a confirmation bias as well?
Yeah, the confirmation bias is kind of linked to most of these things because when we do you know what confirmation bias is?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's when like you go into your day saying like, oh, I'm going to have a bad day today. And then something bad happens and it's just like, I knew that was going to happen kind of thing. Even though it's up to...
It's when we have a belief about something.
Yeah.
And when we do that, we want to maintain this consistency in our brain. So we pull out all the things that supports the negativity part of it, and we will refuse to look at things that are positive about the thing. That's why there's so much turmoil going on right now all over the place, because we are all engaging in this confirmation bias. So that would be part of it.
Okay.
Negativity bias, cognitive distortion. There's all kinds of stuff. And it's just Nathan. Nathan is just kind of self-righteous when it comes to Walmart.
Did you just buy the
yeah.
He just bought the ring.
He's all quiet while
he's
going
over here
off
quietly.
about him.
He's over here quietly buying the ring.
There's only 15 left. Let me
the
tell you.
one ring there's another perception that he has.
What's that?
Fear of missing out.
It is.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Right. Exactly. So what about that FOMO that's not making you want even enjoy the idea of the Neo?
Because it's not being sold by Apple.
Oh my God, whatever.
Apple is not selling at other stores.
But that's the problem, though.
They are
we
the
all
richest
know
company in the world.
Okay,
and
now they're catering to a whole new demographic.
Right. Yeah, here's the problem with what you're talking about. Okay, they make a quality product, but they
charge a quality price, and then people buy it.
But that's the thing. See, now you're relating that premium price to the product when we all know that the product is not as good as that premium price. Meaning,
I agree.
Meaning the product works just as well as Microsoft products or Dell products or anything else that don't charge as much, but your premium cost is associated with the name brand.
2 years from now on our show, we'll be asking about this thing, and this device will not exist.
Probably
so if you want to buy it now as a collector's item, because it'll be a unique.
That's not the point, especially when technology revolves so fast that
it's going to be dead.
I don't think it's going to be dead because it's being sold at Walmart. I think it's going to be dead because Apple's trying to enter a market that's already flooded by other
I think
things.
that too. All right. You know what?
Cool.
Thanks for that mesmerizing moment. Now, let's move on to the secret sound.
And now for our secret sound, brought to us by Elite Executive Services. Visit techtimeradio.com and click on the contact page to submit your answer. Odie, play that sound.
All right. Does anybody know what that sound is? Well, currently not, because the pod has moved up to $45. So jump online or click on our talkback system, or even give us a message call at 206-649-6098. We're going to take a commercial break. When we return, we have This Week in Technology. So now would be a great time to enjoy a little whiskey on the side. See you after this.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, so you know what? We need people to start liking our social media pages.
If you like our show, if you really like us, we could use your support on patreon.com.
Or is it Patreon? I think it's Patreon.
Okay, Patreon. If you really like us, you can.
And you say I'm the English guy?
Patreon.com.
I butcher the English language?
You know you butcher the English language.
Okay, so it's
all the time.
It's Patreon.com.
Patreon.com. If you really like our show, you can subscribe to patreon.com and help us out.
Oh, and you can visit us on that Facebook platform. You know, the one that Zuckerberg owns?
The one that we always bag on?
Yeah, you can. We're on Facebook, too.
Yeah, like us on Facebook.
Do you know what our Facebook page is?
TechTime Radio.
At TechTime Radio. Yeah. You know what? There's a trend here.
It seems to be that there's a trend, and that's TechTime Radio.
Or you can even Instagram with us.
And that's at TechTime Radio.
That's at TechTime Radio. Or you can find us on TikTok.
And it's TechTime Radio.
It's at TechTime Radio.
Like and subscribe to our social media.
Like us today. We need you to like us.
Like us and subscribe. That's it?
That's it. That's that simple.
And now, let's look back at this week in technology.
All right, we're going back to March 11th in the year 105.
105 BC or 105 AD?
105 AD. Paper was introduced. Cylon, a court official serving the Emperor of China, presented a refined version of paper to the imperial court. While forms of paper had existed for nearly 2 centuries before that, Cylon's method, which has then been first incorporated into wood fibers, dramatically improved the quality and consistency.
It's apple paper.
It's apple paper. Its innovation didn't just impress the emperor, it launched the Chinese paper industry, a technology breakthrough that would eventually spread across the continents and reshape the communication, record keeping, and education and culture of all of our nations.
See, it was computers
before computers.
Yeah.
You had to write it down. For centuries, China guarded the secret of the paper making, giving the emperor a massive technology advantage, and the empire exploded. But soon the process moved its way west. What makes this more a special moment and remarkable is that it stands as one of the earliest precise dated events in technology history. Cylon's presentation marks a turning point, the moment when paper evolved from a regional craft into a global technology that would change the world.
Dun, dun, dun.
That was This Week in Technology. If you ever wanted to have some tech time history or review it, you can go take a look at 280 plus weekly broadcasts spanning our 5+ years of video, podcasts, blog information, and more. You can visit us at techtimeradio.com to watch our older shows. We're going to take a commercial break, and when we return, we have the Mark/Odie Mumble Whiskey Review. See you after this.
How to See a Man About a Dog. It combines darkly comic short stories, powerful poems, and pulp fiction prose to create a heartbreaking and hilarious journey readers will not soon forget. Read How to See a Man About a Dog, Collected Writings, for free with Kindle Unlimited. Ebook available on Kindle, print copies available on Amazon The Bookpository, and more.
The segment we've been waiting all week for. Mark's Whiskey Mumble.
All right, Odie, what do we have for us today?
Okay, so first, what are we celebrating today? I have a little audio clip. Ready?
Walmart Day.
Let's see.
What is it today?
It's got to be, I love myself some St. Patty's Day, but it's not St. Patrick's Day.
No, it's not St. Patrick's
Day. But I love myself a bunch
That's
of bagpipes.
just you saying I love
bagpipes. Is it a bagpipe day?
It's bagpipe day.
Oh, I love bagpipes.
Yay. There we go. There's the audio. Okay, so what are we celebrating today on March 10th?
Do you have
International
I can play the bagpipes.
Bagpipe Day.
You aren't here?
No, I don't want to hear you.
Okay, that is an atrocity. Anyway, can you believe that bagpipes date back to 400 BC?
Okay.
And are thought to have originated from Egypt, with the first players known as pipers of Thebes. Bagpipes are distinct and unique musical instruments that hold a special place in certain parts of Europe, such as Scotland and Ireland. Bagpipes always lead us to Scotland and, of course, Scotch. Yay! Today we are enjoying the Glenlivet 12-year-old, a classic pot-stilled single malt. One interesting fact about pot-stilled Scotch is that every distillery's copper stills are uniquely shaped, and that shape directly influences the flavor of the whiskey. In fact, when stills need replacing, distilleries often require the new ones to match the exact dimensions of the originals, sometimes even copying dents and bends, because even small changes can alter how the spirit condenses and ultimately how the whiskey tastes. Since it is Scottish, it must not be crap, at least if we believe the old SNL skit with Mike Myers. Mark is curious to hear what Mike and Nathan have to say about it. Scotch is not really his jam, so his is stepping aside today and leaving Odie to referee whatever opinions those two jokers come up with. Wow. Oh! I never even got to taste it. Ooh.
Well, you need to taste it then.
I need to taste it.
You need to taste them.
Okay.
All right.
What are your guys' thoughts?
Do you know
have a glass?
Do you know Peter Piper, the nursery rhyme, talks about bagpipes?
Nathan hangs out in Childland all day long, so why wouldn't he come up with that?
That's exactly correct. All right. Oh, look at Odie's trying to get.
Grab the
She's
bottle.
gonna grab it. Oh, look at that mystery hand comes on in.
Grab the bottle.
There we go. All right. Thanks, Odie or Mark. Whiskey and technology are such a great pairing, like sci-fi and romance.
Oh my God! How are you come up with these things?
These are the two pairings: sci-fi and romance, just like the movie The Adjustment Bureau. A blend of futuristic sci-fi, fate-bending technology, and a central love story that drives the entire plot.
No, yeah. How you come up with these? I think you just like.
I actually just love it. I just love you.
I think you pick random words out of some dictionary or something. Like, how can I make these fit together?
All right, let's prepare for our technology fail of the week.
Congratulations, you're a failure.
Oh, I failed, did I?
Yes.
Did I?
Yes.
Well, this week's technology fail goes to the United States government security software development lifecycle process. Ooh, SDLC. That's software development lifecycle.
Oh, okay. All
You
right.
like that?
Yeah.
Google is sounding the alarm after uncovering a major iPhone security threat tied to older versions of iOS. So if you got yourself an iOS phone, listen up because this could be a problem. The real failure, though, isn't Apple this time. We had them on last week. It's the U.S. government. Google's threat intelligence team identified a hacking toolkit called Cornu. Or Cornu?
Karuna, yeah.
Okay, Karuna, now being used by Russian and Chinese groups. The evidence suggests the tool began as a U.S.-developed cyber framework that somehow leaked into the criminal world. Once that happened, it became open season, and the same exploit has been spotted in attacks on Ukraine users and financially motivated hacks all across Asia. Now, security researchers say this is the first mass exploitation of mobile phones using tools likely built by a nation state, which is ours, and the fact that it's now in the hands of hostile actors is a massive operational failure. The kit doesn't work on the latest iOS versions, so upgrade your phone, but if you're running an older device, this is the time to remember to buy yourself a new one because the government-grade cyber weapon escape containment is now going to be hacking into your phone.
Okay, if I have an older iOS phone, what does this do?
So that means I could hack into it, see everything that you're doing, take over your phone, launch applications from it. I can take over. I could probably even brick it. Yeah, I could load up other stuff on. I could respond to your emails.
I wonder if this works on my work phone. So I wouldn't mind having that get bricked.
See, you want it to get broken into.
I just don't want to answer it anymore.
All right. Well, let's move on to our Nathan Nugget.
This is your Nugget of the Week.
All right. We're going back to a story that we broke at CES. This is March, and Lego is now stepping boldly into the future. As this week, the launch of this brand new smart brick, the tech-enhanced building piece design to bring the classic Lego creation to life, is going to be available. Now, the smart brick uses motion sensors, light detection, and reactive effects to make your models respond as you build them, turning everything from a starship to custom creations into an intergalactic experience. Now, the new update rolling out today improves sensitivity, smooth out lighting effects, and makes the brick even more responsive. They have updates that they're doing for these type of deals. But what you want to do is you want to now go and get yourself on the first wave of the pre-orders available on Amazon and any of your Lego stores. You can get it starting at about $70 for the Star Wars themed builds. Get yourself now on the list to get the Smart Brick version 1. Now, the question is, how many updates are these Lego bricks going to have? Is the Lego Smart Brick going to be shaping the future in the most exciting relates? And Mike, would you buy a Smart Brick is what I'm kind of curious.
You know, I was just thinking how wonderful it is that we're sitting here talking about whether or not a smart brick should be a Lego thing.
Yeah.
And I probably won't buy it.
Okay.
because to me it looks like another cash grab.
Okay, but it is kind of. Do you think it's cool?
It's cool.
Okay.
It's cool, but Lego is super expensive now anyway.
It is. Yeah, I see them in the stores locked in with like security tags and everything.
Yeah, I've heard that they're used as currency in some little places.
Oh, is that your little dark secret webs?
Yeah, I don't have dark secret webs like you. I just heard a story once where Legos were
you trading Legos for ounces of
they're used in sort of a monetary system.
Okay,
that's kind of cool.
Yeah, not so much.
27 bricks. I was on the dark web and I was looking to buy some cocaine, and all of a sudden it said, or 27 different Lego bricks.
Now it's going to be I need a smart brick.
Now, I'm not into the smart brick. Okay. What I am into though is Lego Party.
Lego, the
on
video
the
game.
Switch.
You love this game.
I love this game.
It's better than Mario Party.
Yeah, that's not a real game.
Super fun, super silly. Just.
You had some friends over and you guys had a little girl night and you guys were just playing it all night long, weren't you?
No, but okay.
No? I thought didn't you have a party?
No.
I thought you had a party where you were playing that game. No. Okay, well.
We did have a Lego party in the game, but not.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It wasn't
You're talking about the Galentine's thing.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was
talking.
God. Okay, sorry.
Anyway,
I can't keep up with Odie's party line.
And that is how Nathan comes up with pairings.
That's right. Odie and Legos. No. All right. Well, guess what? We now need to move to our pick of the day whiskey tasting.
And now our pick of the day for our whiskey tastings. Let's see what bubbles to the top.
All right, homies. Today we're drinking the Glenlivet 12-year single malt scotch. Yeah, 12 years, 40% ABV, 80 proof, 100% malted barley for $35. Mike, let's throw it to you. What do you say? What say you?
I think we should try and figure out what Nathan's saying.
I can't figure it out.
I can't figure it out either.
Somebody get an interpreter right here.
Yeah.
Thumbs up for Nathan, baby. This is my.
See, I'm almost tempted to say thumbs down just because Nathan is so excited about this.
I get final say, so please do.
What? You
don't like this? You don't get final say.
I do get final say. I have it in writing here.
Only if we disagree.
I'm not a huge
I am referee.
Scotch person.
Okay.
I like this scotch.
Mm-hmm.
Thumbs up or thumbs down, baby.
Like many things that I've come to realize is that this one is kind of basic.
So is it a thumbs up or thumbs down?
I'll give it a thumbs up.
Okay.
Man.
There we go.
I'll give it a thumbs down.
Okay.
I'll give it a thumbs down. Just so Odie,
I just want to oppose. I'm giving it a thumbs up. I like it.
Oh, you like it too.
Oh, I did.
It's a thumbs up. It's good.
It's
good. It's tasty.
It's
not really robust.
All the
time. $35?
And you can drink this.
Hell yeah.
I know. You can drink.
And
it's smooth. It's smooth because you can keep on drinking.
I'm not going to go down that path.
All right.
That's the Nathan path. Nathan's all about smooth.
Smooth. Well, guess what, Mike? We're about out of time.
No way.
We want to thank our listeners for joining the program. Listeners, we want to hear from you. Visit us at techtimeradio.com and click on Be a Caller and ask us a technology question in our talkback system. From all of us at TechTime Radio, including Mark, who's not here, it was an honor to be the host of today's show. Each week, we are here to decode the technology that shapes our world, one breakthrough and bourbon at a time. Remember, the science of tomorrow starts with the technology of today. See you next week.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for joining us on TechTime Radio. We hope that you had a chance to have that moment today in technology. The fun doesn't stop there. We recommend that you go to techtimeradio.com and join our fan list for the most important aspect of staying connected and winning some really great monthly prizes. We also have a few other ways to stay connected, including subscribing to our podcast on any podcast service, from Apple to Google and everything in between. We're also on YouTube, so check us out on youtube.com/techtimeradio, all one word. We hope you enjoyed the show as much as we did making it for you. From all of us at TechTime Radio, remember, Mumm's the word. Have a safe and fantastic week.